Hey guys, welcome to this artwork. For this artwork, I'll be drawing a golden glaze. The image is a highly realistic colored pencil portrait of a young woman with wavy golden blonde hair shading around her face. She has bright, reflective blue eyes with soft, detailed makeup, subtle shimmer on the eyelids and refined lashes. Her lashes are fully and glossy, painted a deep crimson red that adds strong contrast to her lighter complexion. Her hair is tilted slightly, giving her expression a mix of soft vulnerability and dreamy intensity. The artist used smooth blending and layered colors, especially in the skin tones and hair highlights, creating a warm, lifelike effect. So, Golden Glaze, the silent glow, whisper of light, one night reflections, workling dream, break of vulnerability between breath and thought, unspoken, fading echo when the world goes quiet, daughter of dawn, guilty spirit, the stardust listener, Aurora's lament, heart of ember light, lost and gold, soft focus, velvet daydream, the glimmer girl, lucent mousse. Now, the artist has used layered pencil technique to achieve smooth gradients, especially in the skin. There's excellent use of burnishing in the cheeks and lips, creating a luminous, almost photographic shine. The eyes show precious retailing, reflective white highlights and realistic waterlines give deep lines and depth. Warm ochres, honey tones, and light sienna make their happy appear glossy and soft. The deep crimson lips contrast beautifully, making them a focal point. Cool tones and in the eyes balance the warmth of the overall composition. The slight tilt of the head and parted lips create a melancholy introspective mood. Combined with a soft glaze, the expression feels like a moment caught between thoughts. The portrait fills the space confidently, with hair flowing outward in natural waves. The negative space around the head highlights the face even more, letting the viewer focus on the expression. Adding slightly more texture in the mid-hair areas could increase depth. A hint more shadow under the jaw could strengthen the three-dimensional effect. But overall, the piece is extremely polished and skillfully executed. So, she stood in the quiet glow of the late afternoon, the kind of golden hour that softened the edges of everything it touched. Her hair caught the lights like threads of molten honey, but her eyes told a different story. They shimmered not with joy, but with a question left suspended in the air. Someone had asked her something moments before, something important, something she wasn't ready to answer. Her lips parted as if the words were almost there, hovering just behind her breath. But silence held her, not fearful silence, just stillness, a stillness full of meaning. In that fragile moment, she felt the weight of choice, of change, of everything unsaid. And though the world waited beyond her, she allowed herself one last heartbeat of hesitation before she spoke. Mana, her hair is woven amber, her silence made of glass, a thought clings to her paint-thwarted lips. To fragile to pass, her eyes hold sears seed of silver, where daylight learns to drown, hand on her skin, and the sun breeze rests soft. Before the world turns brown, she stands between the breaths of day, where shadows lose their way, a quiet soul of gold and red, a dream that doesn't say. Mela softly said, unsaid, colored pencil or smooth bristle board. The portrait explores the intimate space between emotion and expression, rendered with layered colored pencil techniques. Subjects of gaze and partially parted lips evoke a sense of suspended thought. A moment held still just before meaning is spoken. The artist emphasizes warmth and fragility. Through a palette of golds, siennas, and deep crimsons, contrasted by cool reflective eyes. The flowing hair frames the face like a halo, creating a visual interplay of light, tenderness, and quiet introspection. Dija sbieħ, ix-xemp laxija, fajnija, nifs siket, għal-kaddeb, u bejn kelma oħra. So, she didn't mean to stop there. She didn't mean to turn her head that way or her lips part into soft, wandering shape. It just happened, the kind of moment that feels accidental, but wasn't. The studio was quiet except for the gentle claw of the artist's pencil. She wasn't posing anymore. She'd forgotten she was even being watched. The sun had slipped behind the curtains, then turned for a final farewell, a perfect beam falling across her hair, turning it molten gold. She blinked once slowly as if feeling the warmth settle on her skin. Something crossed her mind, a memory, a feeling, a name, a question. No one knew. Her eyes drifted toward a space far beyond the room, toward something she felt but could not touch. And for the fragile heartbeat, she wasn't just a subject or a muse. She was a story the light itself wanted to tell. The artist paused, breath catching. This was the moment, the exact breath of being. And so, here he drew her exactly shape she was, caught between the world and she lived in, and the thoughts she hadn't yet spoken. Mela, so, a warm beam of sunlight splits through that filled air. She sits looking slightly off to the side, her lips gently apart. The artist stops drawing. Don't move, you're perfect like hair. She blinks surprised. Like what? Like you're about to tell the truth? Her eyes soften. Something fragile stares at the center. Maybe I am. The eyes fresh behind her hair. The moment freezes, the exact moment captured in the portrait. Thank you so much for watching, and if you would like to subscribe to our channel, just let me know if you need anything. Bye bye.